I've rebuilt engines destroyed by the smallest, dumbest habits. One guy thought topping off his oil was free insurance. That single move cost him 8 grand. These are the 17 car mistakes only idiots still make, and I've watched every last one turn solid vehicles into scrap. Stick around until the end for the mechanic's secret that can add years to any engine. Let's get into it. Mistake number 17, ignoring dashboard warning lights. That check engine light is not decoration. It is your car screaming that something is wrong. Drive around with it glowing and you are gambling with thousands of dollars. One customer rolled in with smoke pouring from under the hood. The light had been on for 2 solid months. By the time he finally listened, the catalytic converter was cooked and the repair bill crushed him. Sometimes the problem is nothing more than a loose gas cap. Other times it is a misfire, dropping oil pressure, or an oxygen sensor on its last legs. You will never know until you scan the codes. Treating that light like background noise is the same as covering your ears while the smoke detector blares. AAA still lists ignored warning lights as one of the top reasons people end up on the side of the road. Mistake number 16, revving the engine when cold. Every winter I watch the same disaster. Someone jumps in, twists the key, and mashes the gas like they are launching off a drag strip. In those first 10 seconds you just shaved real years off the engine. Cold oil is thick. It has not yet reached the bearings, camshafts, or cylinder walls. Hard acceleration under those conditions means metal grinding on metal with almost no protection. I watched a young Mustang owner do this every single morning. 3 months later the car showed up with piston slap and collapsed lifters. That cold start hero move cost him nearly $5,000. Want the engine to last? Start it, let it idle 30 to 60 seconds, then drive gently for the first few miles. Mistake number 15, letting oil changes slide. You would never go a year without brushing your teeth. So why does going 10,000 miles without fresh oil feel acceptable? Oil is the engine's blood. When it breaks down, fills with sludge, or runs low, the motor starts destroying itself from the inside. I have pulled valve covers that look like someone poured roofing tar inside. Cam lobes worn flat, passages blocked. The engine was already finished. One customer swore everything was fine because it still ran. Then it locked up on the highway and left him walking. The $50 oil change he kept postponing turned into a $3,800 replacement. Mistake number 14, overfilling oil. More oil is not better, it is often worse. One owner decided to top it off just to be safe. He blew the rear main seal, soaked the transmission, and walked out with a $1,200 repair. When the crankcase is overfilled, the spinning crankshaft turns the oil into foam. Foam does not lubricate. Bearings starve, oil pressure collapses, and seals start leaking. The dipstick is not a suggestion. After every change or top off, shut the engine off, wait a minute, and check the level. Hit the full mark and stop. Mistake number 13, driving with the fuel light on regularly. Gas is expensive, I get it, but treating the fuel light like a permanent dashboard companion is a guaranteed way to kill the fuel pump. That pump relies on being submerged in fuel for cooling and lubrication. Run the tank near empty day after day and the pump runs hot, wears out, and eventually fails. I have replaced pumps that died for no other reason than constant low fuel abuse. Mistake number 12, shifting to reverse while still moving forward. Watching someone yank the shifter into reverse while the car is still rolling forward makes every transmission specialist wince. The gearbox is not designed for that shock load. Gears clash, synchronizers take the hit, and internal parts start failing. Automatic or manual, the rule is the same. I had a Jeep owner who liked the quick park move. A few weeks later, reverse disappeared and the rebuild bill hit $3,600, all to save 5 seconds. Come to a complete stop before changing direction. Mistake number 11, topping off coolant without finding the leak. Coolant does not evaporate into thin air. If the level keeps dropping, something is wrong. Grabbing a jug and topping it off every week without finding the source is the same as mopping a flooded floor while the tap is still running. One customer did exactly that for months. Car runs fine, he said. Then it overheated on the freeway and cracked the cylinder head. The repair ran $2,200. A $60 radiator hose would have stopped it cold. When the coolant is low, pressure test the system. Mistake number 10, using water instead of coolant. Unless you're stranded in the desert, plain water in the cooling system is a rookie mistake that always comes back to bite. Coolant raises the boiling point, lowers the freezing point, lubricates the water pump, and fights corrosion. Water does none of that. I once opened a radiator that looked like a swamp. Rust scale everywhere, water pump bearings destroyed, thermostat housing eaten away. All because the owner kept topping off with garden hose water. In an emergency, water can get you home. Mistake number 9, ignoring tire pressure. Your tires are the only 4 patches of rubber connecting the car to the road. Each one is roughly the size of your hand, yet half the cars that roll into the shop sit on tires that are either nearly flat or inflated like basketballs. Low pressure destroys fuel economy, wears the shoulders of the tread, and raises the chance of a sudden blowout. Overinflation kills center tread, reduces grip, and turns every bump into a harsh impact. The correct pressure is printed on the driver's door sticker, not on the tire sidewall. Mistake number 8, riding the brakes downhill. Dragging your foot on the brake pedal all the way down a mountain is not careful driving. It is slow cooking the pads and rotors. I have seen rotors glowing cherry red after a long descent. Constant pressure builds heat until the pads glaze, the rotors warp, and stopping power disappears. One driver came in after a mountain trip with squealing brakes, a soft pedal, and rotors shaped like potato chips. The bill was $700. He thought he was being safe. Use engine braking. Downshift and let the motor control speed. Tap the brakes briefly when needed and give them time to cool. Brakes are a safety system, not a continuous speed control, meant you need them most. If your brake habits did not overheat the system, the next common habit can quietly wreck the evaporative emission system. Mistake number 7, topping off gas after the pump clicks. When the nozzle clicks off, stop. Rounding up to the next dollar is not worth the damage. Forcing more fuel after the click floods the evaporative system. Liquid gasoline enters the charcoal canister, which is designed only for vapors. Once that canister is soaked, it fails. You get a check engine light, rough idle, failed emissions tests, and a $300 to $600 repair. Mistake number 6, putting off timing belt replacement. Timing belts do not warn you, they do not squeal or tick, they simply snap. On an interference engine, that means pistons meet valves at high speed and the result is catastrophic. I learned this the hard way on my own old Accord. I knew the belt was due and kept putting it off. One cold morning it let go at a stoplight. Bent valves, destroyed lifters, ruined cylinder head, all to avoid a $400 job. Check the manual. Most interference engines call for replacement between 60 and 100,000 miles. Mistake number 5, using the wrong oil grade. Oil is not universal. The viscosity printed on the oil cap or in the owner's manual exists for a reason. The first number tells how the oil flows when cold. The second number shows how it protects when hot. Too thick and the engine starves during cold starts. Too thin and the oil film collapses under heat and load. One customer poured thick 20-weight 50 into a modern 4-cylinder. Mistake number 4, riding the clutch. Resting your foot on the clutch pedal while driving keeps the clutch partially engaged. That creates constant friction, heat, and accelerated wear on the disc, pressure plate, and release bearing. Clutches are designed to be fully engaged or fully released. Nothing in between. Keep your foot off the pedal unless you are actively shifting. Sitting in neutral at lights is far kinder than hovering. A replacement can easily run $1,000 to $2,000 simply because of a bad habit. Mistake number 3, overloading the vehicle. Your car is not a moving truck. Every vehicle has a gross vehicle weight rating printed on the driver's door jamb. Exceed it and you overload the suspension, flatten the rear tires, increase stopping distances, and risk component failure. I have seen shocks snap and tires explode because someone loaded a compact sedan with 1,000 pounds of tools and materials. Handling becomes vague, braking suffers, and one emergency stop can end in disaster. The same applies to towing beyond the rated capacity. Axles bend. Mistake number 2, skipping transmission fluid change due to lifetime claim. Lifetime transmission fluid is a sales line, not engineering reality. Fluid breaks down, collects metal particles, and loses its ability to protect. I have opened sealed units at 100,000 miles and found sludge thick enough to ruin shop rags. Most transmissions still benefit from fresh fluid every 40 to 60,000 miles. Even cars without dipsticks can be serviced by a competent shop. Mistake number 1, accelerating hard with a cold engine. You start the car and immediately floor it. That is the fastest way to create maximum wear. Cold oil has not fully circulated, clearances are larger, the protective film is thin. Hard acceleration under those conditions grinds pistons, bearings, and valve train parts with almost no lubrication. Most engine wear happens in the first few minutes after a cold start. Consumer reports and SAE studies confirm it. You do not need to idle for 10 minutes. Start the engine, give it 30 to 60 seconds, then drive gently until temperature climbs. High revs and wide open throttle before the oil is hot is a direct path to worn rings, noisy bearings, and premature seal failure. Drive it easy at first and the engine will reward you for years. You now know the 17 mistakes that quietly destroy cars and empty wallets. But there is still one critical piece missing. In the next video, I will show you 13 engine maintenance secrets most mechanics never share. Click the video on screen right now before your engine pays the price.